Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss a PSAT math question where you can use a calculator. The link to this question has been given in the description of the video. The question is, a politician proposes a new federal tax bracket system for single taxpayers with the following tax rates for the given ranges of income. Here you have a table where you have been given the taxable income range with the corresponding tax rate. If Julian has $62,000 in taxable income, what is the total amount of federal tax he would pay under the proposed system? 4 answer choices are given here. I will suggest you to pause the video and try to solve the problem by yourself. Hope by now you already have solved it. Let us just now do it together. So if you look carefully into the table, you will see that these are the taxable income range and these are the corresponding tax rates. And for an income of $0 up to $9,000, the tax rate is 15%. If the income range is greater than $9,000 up to $50,000, the tax rate is 20%. If the income range is greater than $50,000, the tax rate is 30%. So Julian has an income of $62,000. Now one might make a mistake that since Julian has $62,000, it will be in this bracket that is greater than $50,000, and just to calculate that what is 30% of the $62,000 income, and that will be the tax that Julian has to pay. But this is not true. So I will suggest you to go to the Wikipedia page for tax bracket and read some important portions. Tax brackets are the divisions at which tax rates change in a progressive tax system. Especially, you can just go through the example. Here, I am not going through this because anyway we are going to apply this procedure in solving the problem. So what will happen is it will work in the bracket system. So Julian will have to pay a 15% tax for the first $9,000, and then between $9,000 to $15,000, Julian will have to pay a 20% tax rate, and then whatever is greater than $50,000, Julian will have to pay a 30% tax rate. So that's how the tax bracket system works. So I made a table here. So we will just write down the income, the tax rate, and how much tax Julian is paying for each bracket system. So the first we have is for 90,000, it is 15%. So let me write it down. So for $9,000, the tax rate is 15%. So 15% means 15 divided by 100. In decimal, we can write it as 0.15. So how much tax Julian will pay for the first bracket for the income of $9,000? It will be 9,000 times 0.15. And you can use a calculator here. So let us just calculate this amount. What is 9,000 times 0.15 times 0.15, which is 1350. So that is the tax that Julian will pay for the first $9,000, $1350. Now the second bracket is between $9,000 to $50,000 and the tax rate is 20%. So he already paid $9,000. So in the second bracket, which is till $50,000, we will have to calculate that whatever is left. So it will be 50,000 minus 9,000. For this income range, he will pay a tax of 20%. 20% means 20 divided by 100. So in decimal, we can write it as 0.20. So let us just find out what is 50,000 minus 9,000. So 50,000 minus 9,000 is 41,000. So this is the second bracket of income. So this is 41,000. So Julian will pay a tax of 0.20 on this $41,000. So it will be 41,000 times 0.20. Let us just calculate what is that. So we are going to calculate 41,000 times 0.20. This is 8200. So Julian is going to pay $8200 or $8,200 for the second bracket of income range. Now what is the third bracket? The third bracket is greater than 50,000. Julian will have to pay 30%. So what is the income for Julian? It is $62,000. So what is 62,000 minus 50,000? We'll calculate that, and for that the tax rate is 30%. 30% means 30 divided by 100, which means 0.30. So let us just calculate what is 62,000 minus 50,000. So 62,000 minus 50,000, that is 12,000. So the third bracket system has an income of 12,000, and he will have to pay a tax of 12,000 times 0.30. Let us calculate this amount. So we have 12,000 times 0.30, which is 3,600. So you will have to pay a tax of $3,600 for this 12,000, which comes in the third bracket system and has a tax rate of 30%. So now we are going to calculate what is the total tax that he is paying. So what we will have to do, we will have to add this up. So we will add 1,350, 8,200 and 3,600. Let us just do that. So 1350 plus 8200 plus, what is the other amount? 3600. So 3600. So that when we add this, it comes up to $13,150. So the total is $13,150. So this is the total amount of tax that Julian is going to pay for an income of $62,000. Let us see which is the right answer here. So A is 9,300, not true. B is 12,400, not true. C is 13,150. That what we have found here. So C is the correct answer for this particular problem. Thank you all for watching my video. Please like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Circle Research and Education. Here I post videos on test prep math question from PSAT, SAT and ACT math. I post AP biology and chemistry question as well as dashboard analysis. See you all in the next video. Ketos. Happy learning.